My name is Christina, and today we're going to be spotlighting Columbus, Ohio. So, a little bit about DoorVest. We currently operate in 7 markets, and within those markets, they all have a similar trend: strong population, economic growth, and inventory is still at attractive and affordable price points, especially for investors. So today we're going to walk through a few things. First, we're going to talk about Columbus holistically. We're going to dive into population, economic growth. What does a single family rental market look like? And then we're going to spotlight 2 available homes on the Dorvis platform. So a few things about Columbus. One, its location is hard to beat. It's about a 1 day drive or a 1 hour flight to most of the US population, and it's the most populous city in Ohio. It's been ranked on many lists, such as Forbes, where it was ranked number 28 on best places for business and careers, and then on Smart Assets, where it was named the fifth place to best place to work in tech. So let's go into population growth for a little bit. So what we've seen is very steady growth in Columbus, and we expect that to remain quite steady throughout the years. And in the last few years, we've seen about a 1.5% yearly increase. So again, speaking to the steady growth that we see. From a migration pattern standpoint, we've seen that the Columbus market is actually made up of a good chunk of foreigners. So about 7% of the population is foreign born, and this is reflected in new restaurants being created, small businesses, shopping centers. So in terms of economic growth, most particularly what is happening in the job market, the major employers are Ohio State University, Nationwide Insurance, and JP Morgan Chase. Nationwide Insurance is one of the largest employers out in Ohio, specifically in Columbus, and they're one of the largest insurance and financial companies. JP Morgan Chase, very similar. They are also one of the largest employers in Ohio. In fact, their office in Ohio is the largest office in the nation for JP Morgan Chase. Secondly, we talk so much about this. This is a very exciting news. Intel is building a $20 billion chip factory in Columbus, Ohio. We're expecting thousands of new full-time jobs with an average salary of $135,000 and thousands of temp jobs in construction as this is currently being built. I think it's projected to be built and completed by the end of this year, if not early next. But in addition to that, we've already seen companies like Meta, Amazon, etc., have data centers in Columbus. So overall, growing market, lots of activity from employers. And then I'll add another one to this. L Brands, who owns Victoria's Secret and Bath and Body Works, they also headquarter out in Columbus. All right, moving in to the government investment. So building a better America. The Biden-Harris administration passed the bipartisan infrastructure law, where 6.6 billion has been announced to go towards projects within Ohio. And most specifically, 15 million of that is going to help Columbus with building new roads, improving the road and street safety. So very excited to see investment going into the safety of the community. In addition to that, this is a separate from the bipartisan infrastructure law, but millions of dollars are going to building up recreational activities within the area, most specifically transforming bike trails and more. So again, we love looking holistically and seeing what the government investments look like into the city. Are they planning ahead? Are they going to help the quality of life as more and more folks either move in or grow their families within Columbus? Next, we have the renters market. Columbus sits at 4.2%, which is better than the national average. And for rentals, we see around, at least on the Dorvest side, an average of $1,700 for rents for a normal 3-bedroom, 2-bath. And it does go as high as 2000s. In terms of home prices on the MLS, we're seeing average home price in February of 2023 at $315,000, which is a 6% increase from January. And then the median price is 280,000 with a 12% increase from January of this year. Dorvest side, our prices are still priced very affordable, and we're under these two marks actually, with our average price of $275,000. In fact, I'm going to move into the next session very soon, where we're going to go through 2 available homes on the Dorvest marketplace that are both priced under $275,000. All right, so the first home spotlight that we will go into is 1531 Avon Drive. So here we have 1531 Avon Drive. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1.3K square feet, built in 1957, with an expected rent of $1,735. I'm going to first go into the photos and let's take a look there. In the pre-renovation photos, you can see that the home is pretty original wood floors. The kitchen looks like it'll need a full update. Let's go into the post-renovation and see generally what was fixed. So newly updated restroom. The kitchen, of course, was fully updated. We see new flooring throughout. Generally a very clean and ready-made home for its future residents. Going into the investor highlights, you can see that in year 1, we're expecting $230 in monthly cash flow. Appreciation is looking like 6% for this home. And as I said earlier, we did see home prices increase from January to February of 2023. And so I do think that Columbus has a high opportunity in terms of appreciation. And as you see here, we're projecting a 6% year-over-year appreciation. One thing that I'm so excited to share with you all is this graph right here. You can see that with the $60,000 down payment at 25%, what your total returns look like over the years. So here's a 10-year chart. And if we look at 5 years, total returns, including your cash flow, your appreciation, and your equity, will look like around $100,000 in year 5. And by year 10, when you're holding this property, it'll be $253,000. This is your return on a $60,000 down payment. All right, moving into just the about section, highlighting some things that we did not see earlier in the home renovation photos, at least. But this home has a new roof, a new HVAC, a new water heater. Like, that's amazing. That means you're probably not going to need to replace your roof, your HVAC, or your water heater in more than 10 to 15 years. Great home. So a few other things here is that it's within a few minutes drive to close restaurants, pharmacies, grocery stores. So generally we like that for residential real estate investment, because most people are looking for close proximity to amenities like these. And then lastly, it's close to the international airport. So only a 14-minute drive. Again, great location. Into the financial section, you could see just more detailed financial returns, your summary, what your monthly income might look like, and so on. And so with that, you're expected to cash flow around $230 in year 1, on a monthly basis, and then onwards. Okay. Um, Remember that when you buy with DoorVest, you can own with confidence, and these are the three reasons why you can. First, we do have a renovation guarantee and warranty. I definitely suggest that you read more about it and learn more about our terms and conditions here. Our rent guarantee as well. And then the third is when you reserve this home, the price is locked. There's no bidding wars. Nobody else can compete against you. Um, the price we have on the home profile is the price you pay. And then kind of going into the general school systems, looking pretty good. Fours and the high school is great, an 8 out of 10 rating. Um, And just looking at the renovations a bit, like pointed out earlier, it had a full roof replacement, new HVAC, new heater. You'll see here the renovation was around $70,000 for this home, and all that is included in the purchase price of the home. Okay, on the next home, we are going to spotlight 709 Cordelia Drive. So for this home, it's a 3 bedroom, 1 bath home and built in 1977 with an expected rent of 1920. So I'm not going to walk through the 3D photos, but you guys can explore that on your own time. Here you'll see looks like freshly painted, fresh new floors, updated restroom, and newly updated kitchen as well. It's a very standard kitchen for us with granite countertops. Again, we think a lot about the longevity of the rental property, and things like installing countertops that are made out of granite can withstand like wear and tear. Okay, so let's explore the investor highlights a bit here. This one, you're expecting around $282 in monthly cash flow in year one, similar to the home previously shared. It's also expected to see a 6% year-over-year appreciation. Um, this home price is $254,000 and was actually had a bit of a price cut here. So the returns at the 25% 63K down payment, you're going to see about $110,000 in total returns. This includes your cash flow, appreciation, and equity accumulation. Again, this does not include your tax benefits and any type of savings you could get from owning an investment property. Down below, just a few things. It's also in very close proximity to the Columbus International Airport. On this home, we actually have a few perks. So, one perk is that we think that based on our comps in the area and the way that we priced it, that you might actually get a little bit of instant equity. So what that means is this house is priced at $254,000. It'll probably be valued at maybe $260,000 to $270,000, which means you'll have instant equity in the home. Um, Most people like to build that instant equity. They like to see that equity grow over time because it gives them more leverage in the future. The second piece to the home perks here is the reduced service fee. So for this home, the property management cost is reduced from 10% to 3% in year one. Okay, and again, we just have detailed returns, the summary of the financials, so you can like explore that a little bit more. And into year one, you're expected to see about $282 in terms of your monthly cash flow, and that drops to around $50 in year two, and it goes back up year three and beyond. The school ratings, again, are pretty solid. We have a 6 for elementary and middle school and a 5 for high school. This home also went through $40,000 worth of renovations, again, included in the purchase price. So you don't have to take care of any of this, and we have the warranties on some of the renovations here. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I hope that uh, you can see why Columbus is such a hot market right now. Lots of stability in the market, lots of steady growth, job opportunities, and appreciation that you'll see over the long term. So excited for you all to explore Columbus even further. Hope you'll give these two homes a look, and happy investing. Bye.